The cornerstone of engaging storytelling is creating compelling characters. No matter what type of story you're writing, a good character is the lifeblood of your narrative. They make your reader feel like he or she is living in that world. But it can be hard to make them multidimensional and believable for many writers. Here's a guide on how to make your characters memorable, so your readers will feel like they're living with you. The backstory and motivations of your characters, as well as how they interact, all play a vital role in how they come to life. Each character has a history that shapes them. A well-written backstory is more than just a brief recap of their past. It influences their current actions, choices, and perspectives. When you introduce a character's backstory, try to do so slowly, rather than in one big exposition dump. This gradual reveal makes the character more intriguing and relatable. A character's actions depend on their motivations and goals, whether it's saving the world or just getting back in touch with yourself. Regardless of how big or how small your character's goals are, make sure they always reflect them throughout your story, even if they change over time. Neither you nor your characters should be perfect. Characters should have a balance of flaws and strengths to make them more relatable and realistic. They have flaws and internal conflicts, but they have strengths too. In order to build characters and make storylines engaging, you need this balance. You can showcase different facets of your characters' personalities by highlighting their relationships with others. Each interaction should reveal a new aspect of their personality. The character might be reserved and stoic in public, but she'll reveal a softer, more vulnerable side in private. You need to remember relationships are two-way streets and should grow throughout your story. The engine for character development is conflict. It challenges your characters, makes them grow, and exposes their true nature. The conflict can be internal, with other characters or situations, or external, with themselves. In order to gain an audience's respect, make sure your characters deal with conflict and resolve it in a meaningful way, tying it to their motivations and goals. The way characters talk, their tone, their choice of words, even what they don't say, can tell a lot about them, and dialogue is a powerful way to develop them. The dialogue should sound natural and match the character's background and personality. It's also a good way to show characters' dynamics without explicitly stating them. Show, don't tell is a fundamental principle in writing. Instead of telling your readers what your characters are like, show them by the way they act. Actions often speak louder than words, and you can figure out a character's true nature much better than descriptive passages. In a story, subtext adds depth and complexity to the dialogue and actions of your characters. It lets readers get a deeper sense of meaning by reading between the lines. Intensity, secret motives, or hidden feelings can be hinted at with subtext. Although characters have to stay consistent with their core traits, they also need to change as the story progresses. This change should be gradual and believable, driven by the conflict and experiences that they face. The most satisfying parts of a story are the character arcs. In order to make your characters stand out, explore them and refine them. Remember, there are no strict rules, just guidelines and techniques. The best characters break molds and go above and beyond. So, experiment, try out new things, and most importantly, enjoy making your characters come to life. Throughout this week, we'll study these key points in more detail as we focus on improving our scenes. I hope you enjoy talking about these topics more closely together.